Hey!
It's worse. It's worse.
Why do you all have pictures of you guys eating food?
Oh no, Max isn't eating. He's pleasuring a hot dog.
Mine was a surprise. I was eating a hot dog.
That's like pleasuring a hot dog and
I'm
eating it.
a hot dog. You fatty.
So yeah, fan
What's
fiction.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You've given them some sort of fuel now for fanfics talking about hot dogs.
Alex leaned down and began to chow down on the food.
Yowie alert!
No.
As he took off his shirt.
It was the
Can we just go on, please?
Okay.
Evergame 13.
Alright, I'll start.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I'm a nice guy.
You're so kind.
Evergame 13 True Master. Rodney and the rest are walking down a dirt path leading through a dense forest. He was paying close attention to the area around
So
him.
we went from an avalanche to a forest. That's a bit of a change.
In one episode.
Yep.
That's like 14 pages per second.
Damn. You really hoofed it.
Had the sense that moblins ambushed him and Lily. Not Max, though. He was worried that never ambushed could be him waiting.
Following in the tree, of course.
More importantly, he had to keep Lily safe. Aww.
Aw.
Max took off at a running pace to scout the road ahead for any signs of danger. In case he found anything, he was gonna book it again.
I'm gonna go into this safe room and see if there's danger in there. Don't be alarmed if I lock the door though.
No, I was going to the intel room, actually. I'm a team player.
And then fell asleep.
And then fell asleep.
Behind the desk.
Behind the desk, of course.
While pleasuring a hot dog.
Oh god.
Shut up.
Keep reading.
With Max on his side, he wrapped his arm around Lily and drew her close while walking down the road. Oh no.
Me.
Rape scene.
Even though they both enjoyed this moment, both of their minds were still heavily drawn to knowledge that Alex was off by himself. Am I
Alex,
helpless puppy?
I got bad news for you, man. No. No, I'm not.
Wouldn't expect you, buddy.
And I have to agree with Rod on that. I'm sorry.
Longo cries. I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh.
Alright.
I'd have left you
No, you
behind
can't
it.
go off and cry. You still need to read fan fiction.
You're right. I must shoulder forward. Must be a man. Alright, where was I? By himself in a possibly hostile world. But the only thing they could take solace in was the fact that he was the one prepared for this type of thing.
Ooh, me.
Yes, I prepared myself. I prepped this long and hard for the day I will be trapped in a video game world by myself.
Thank God I've been preparing for this day.
Play.
They called me crazy, but they're crazy.
They were the crazy ones.
Not long after thinking this, Max came running back down the road. Looks like there may be something down the road from here. The forest clears up in a bit, said Max, catching his breath. Anything else? Asked Lily. That road turns into a stone road, so moving will be easier.
What?
+2 mobility.
Oh god.
Said Max as he shrugged. That means the road leads somewhere.
I am the master of perception.
You know what this seems like? It just seems like we entered Edgeworth's game.
What?
I heard
Talking
Edgeworth's
about-
game.
Yeah,
She's talking about
So,
Ace Attorney.
Ender's Game?
like where Edgeworth's,
Oh,
Master of logic.
yeah, he's a master of logic. That's his special power, is logic.
We have a man
Ah.
who was shot in the stomach with a gun. And over
He
here,
must have been
we have
stabbed.
a gun. Therefore, we can assume that this man was shot with this gun.
Oh my gosh, how does he do it?
Objection! Objection!
Oh,
Clearly it was a homicide case. Shot himself with the gun.
But the perp has a perfect owl.
But the perp has a perp owl.
Alright, come on.
Alright.
Oh god, I almost choked reading that last bit. I should not be eating while reading fanfiction.
Do you want someone else to take over?
Please do.
I'm in.
I'll go joke over here. I'll be right back.
I think he needs medical attention. I think this fanfic is killing him.
one.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
That means the road leads somewhere, said Rodney. The thought of finding a town excited him. Even finding food sounded good as he started to feel some hunger pains. And he was sure the others were starting to as well.
Oh my god.
They walked down the dirt road for another 15 minuets or so, making small talk amongst themselves. Finally, they reached the end of the forest and reached the stone road Max had told them about earlier. Rodney
Fabled
looked
stone.
back and saw the mountain range they attempted to climb, and sighed and kept on walking. Soon after starting their trek down the road, something shattered the peaceful atmosphere that was created. A loud shrieking sound pieced through the sky, making all three of them jump in surprise. The fuck was that? Max
That's the
yelled,
most
trying to
fun
recompose
this
himself,
whole fanfiction.
Alright, I would probably say that. Not gonna lie.
drawing his shotgun from his belt.
Put a
Rodney was
shotgun on
about to
my belt?
respond. Apparently,
That's
Rodney
not
was
very
about to
safe.
respond, how he did not know, but before he could, he and everyone else was knocked to their feet. When he looked overhead, he saw through blurred vision a large red blur.
Did you say knocked to our feet?
Yes.
When we were on the ground, we were knocked upwards onto our feet?
Yep.
That's a pretty huge bang.
As he stumbled to his feet, his vision returned. What flew overhead, circling him and the others, was a huge red dragon.
Good.
You've got to be kidding me, yelled Lily as she picked her sword off the ground. Max did the same with his weapon that he had dropped and quickly aimed at the beast and fired shots.
Dropping a shotgun is bad.
Problems would have brewed.
You got the safety on, clearly.
The
Not
dragon
me.
was too far up in the sky for Maze's shot to have any effect.
Hey,
Damn, my twin brother.
Spread
Damn
out,
him.
yelled Rodney as the dragon started to make another dive toward them. Rodney fired a few shots from his Mega Buster into the beast's head. The dragon clearly showed pain, which meant his weapon affected.
Ow!
This was good news to Rodney.
Ow!
Next, who wants to tag?
I don't
I'll
even
jump
have
in.
anything
Okay.
Good.
Me.
You.
Professionalism. The dragon then quickened the pace of his descent and landed on the ground hard, making the ground shake. Taking advantage of their momentary weakness, the dragon used its large tail and swiped it across Max's body. Sending him-
Ow!
Because the dragon
big
thinks
thing.
about strategy.
Tail whip, -2 defense.
Damn! I lose consciousness.
And then
Go ahead.
Max was then written out of the book. He's now dead.
From a tail whip?
Yeah.
Come tail whip.
He's the worst Pokemon ever.
Damn, you suck. Small shotgun. Not very effective.
Because he keeps dropping it.
Whoop, there it
You're
goes.
doing it wrong!
Clearly, you're the professional with the gun there, Sega Jesus.
Yeah, Sega Jesus.
Represent.
Whip out your knife.
Sending him flying and landing hard. That's the sentence.
Yeah, that's an entire sentence.
Okay.
Beyond fragments.
Not hard.
He did not move after he landed. Lily screamed his name, but quickly brought her attention back to the dragon.
Alright,
Die!
he's
Oh
dead,
wait,
so fuck him. Gotta focus on me now.
Rodney started to fire shots into his head again. The dragon roared in pain and rage and turned to face him. Lily took advantage of this opportunity and drew her sword and started sprinting towards the beast's back.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
She reached the base and jumped as hard as she could and landed at the base of the dragon's neck.
dang, I
What a
can
jump there,
My
Lily.
girl can jump.
That's an impressive jump.
You just took its base.
She quickly stabbed as hard as she could, and the best cried out in pain. But to her surprise, it went soaring into the air. Lily grabbed on for dear life as the dragon went higher and higher into the air.
This calls for like play-by-play commentary.
After hanging on for what felt like an hour, but in reality must have only been a minute or two, okay, the dragon started to rush down towards the ground again. Lily, now terrified for her life, started to scream.
She's only now starting to get
Now
scared.
she's terrified.
She was good for a few minutes.
She's a trooper like that.
Just like,
Rodney watched on with despair as it flew closer and closer to the ground.
I'm
That's some-
sad that my girlfriend's fixing to die.
Then something caught his eye. Something jumped off a cliff nearby and was heading towards the dragon that was about to pass the cliff.
Weren't they in a forest 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
That's an impressive jump from like all over that forest. Or that avalanche.
Oh.
It then landed on the beast, and after a moment, the dragon feels to the ground. Rodney ran over to the spot where the dragon now lays motionless on the ground, worrying for Lily. But to
I'm
his
dead.
relief-
Hey, okay, I'm fine.
there.
They've
I'm
been in a
dead.
while.
Still dead.
Max, come on, the main character you're talking, okay?
But to
What
his
the
relief,
fuck?
he emerged from behind the beast completely unhurt. But to his surprise, I don't think enough sentences started with "but" here.
What?
But to his surprise, another emerged from behind the beast and started to walk away. Lily, what happened? He asked as he ran over to her and embraced her. ... He saved me. Asked Lily,
He saved me?
still a bit lightheaded while pointed at the hooded man as he walked away. Rodney then laid her on the ground and yelled to the stranger.
Get out of my face.
Hey, who are you? And thanks for saving us, he yelled. The hooded figure did not stop moving. He then made the 2 circular red blades with spikes around it in his hands vanish.
Axel.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's
shocking.
Axel!
And he's
Ah!
organized 13
They're called chakra.
in a Nintendo game.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure every person in every video game is in this. At one point. or
They
another.
did say they got like permission from everyone except Sega, but that's Sega anyway.
Awesome.
That later. We'll meet up again soon, he said as he ran off.
Got it memorized.
Rodney stood there confused for a moment, but then remembered Max was hurt early on. Finally
Hey,
coming to
thanks.
mind. And ran over to see if he was all right. He would worry about whoever that was later. For now, he had to tend to his friends.
You know what'd be great? We need to get some Atari 2600 characters in this story. That'd be perfect.
Oh man, the Adventure Duck.
Oh yeah. And what's that guy's name? Pitfall dude.
Pitfall Harry.
Yeah, we need to get him in this.
Oh my God.
Rodney and Lily stared at Pitfall Harry, but for some reason he was two-dimensional. When they walked to his side, they could not see anything.
The story of my life.
Two-dimensional?
Yeah. People see
Aw.
right through me all the time.
Explains so much.
All I had to do to
All right,
dodge
to be
was step
continued.
slowly.
To be continued.
We don't have enough time.
We have 1 minute. Is that enough for you?
Quick, speak
No.
really fast.
No, the chapter's done. The chapter's done.
Oh, it is? What a cliffhanger!
For those of us following along,
I can't see it, alright?
He's
Max.
Giant
Max,
great
Max,
screen.
you're too smart.
How'd you get so small?
How did I get so smart? so smart. How did I get so smart?
All right. Later.
later.